Hello everyone, it's Baking Tips by Gigi Cakes. You're welcome back to my channel and I trust you guys are doing well. If you're new on this channel, please hit that subscribe button down below. Like this video and leave us a beautiful comment on what you want to be seeing on our videos or what you like to be watching, and surely we'll get right back to you because this channel is all about how-to tutorials. And guess what, guys, today's video I will be showing you how to roll your money into a cake, like a surprise. As you can see here, you see that money pulling out from that cake. This is the video of I'm going to show you how to wrap your money. I also have a video of how to put it into the cake. Just sit right back and enjoy this video. All right, now as you can see, here is our money. I'm making use of dollars. You can make use of any cash you have. So, and yeah, those are the cell, what do they call it, whatever you call it, like the money wraps. You can get those wraps from the stores or anything. Here I have a cell tape, and those are just the money wraps, a cell tape, and I have a cardboard paper, a pen, a scissors to just cut off just a pen. You can use it of any pen. You can use a edible pen, anyone you wish, and just the cardboard. I already cut this out like a cross, and I'm going to show you how to cut it out from a plain cardboard paper, whichever you're making use of. So I already have a guideline of that template. That's why I use the pen to outline it into another plain cardboard. Here I'm cutting out the cross shape. You can see the cross shape, one side a little bit thinner, one bigger. So I changed my scissors because the smaller I kind of little small. Now I'm done cutting out the cross shape, or what do you call it? Okay, but this paper you see is our box to put in our money. So I just showed you how I made it into a cross shape and cut out from another plain one. Now I'm showing you how I will fold them into making a bus. You can see it's already into a bus, but it's not quite leveled. So I decided to cut, like trim off every excesses that's on it, because I have to be sure it's all leveled to be able to go into a cake without any disturbance or making your cake not to level well. So I make sure I actually trim to a perfect finish. It might not necessarily look all leveled, but almost perfect. So it's done. Now let's get our cell tape and wrap it up into a box. So now we start with folding first, then get our cell tape to hold in place the box we're actually making. You can just go all around if you wish, but yeah, I just cut one first so that I can hold in the first part before I just seal all up once at a time. But whichever way you know is comfortable for you, you can just wrap the ovals out, whichever way you know it's actually comfortable for you. Okay, now we already have the box, but it's not yet durable, like it's very strong enough. So now we take the cell tape and actually fold all around to hold the box into a shape, a perfect shape. You can see that's what I'm actually doing, using the cell tape to roll it out to a perfect shape and trim off every excess of the cell tape. Here now our bus is ready, so I get to, like, the level is still not to my taste, I'll level it again, those other excess. But if you know you don't want to go through the stress of leveling this bus, just make sure you cut it perfectly. Okay, now we're done with the box cell tape. Now I want to show you how to wrap, because you're putting this into a cake. You can use a cell tape into a food. It's not really hygienic, it's not nice. So get a foil paper and wrap up the boards. You can wrap it any style. You mustn't follow the way I'm wrapping. All the most important thing, you wrap up the boards because it's going to a food. So my boss is wrapped. That's it. The boss is wrapped. So I'm gonna get an extra tape and seal off every excess of this foil paper using wrapping the cake boss. Just to make sure it's when it gets to the cake, when you're cutting your cake, it doesn't pull out like when you're pulling off your money, your this foil paper doesn't pull out. So we have to be very careful as we seal it up. So you can seal in any other way you like. So our boss is ready. So now let's go into rolling up the money. That's the quite important part of the video. How to put your cash, your pounds, your euros, your dollars, your what are the currencies you have wherever you're watching from all over the world. Just get the idea of how to get your money into the wraps. So one thing you should know when you're filling this money into the wraps, make sure your all money, they're all leveled. It's actually leveled on same ratio, like same number, same size, not like the head of the dollar or your whatever cash you're using is downwards, the other one is upward. No. Make sure, like as you can see what I'm doing now, make sure it's on ratio. They're all on equal parts. Once you know you're settled with that, then you get a tiny sellotape, not like the big one. You use a tiny sellotape and seal the two edges together. You seal up the two edges together. Just watch closely what I'm doing. Okay, that's it. Just seal up the two edges of the card together, and like I said earlier on, make sure the ratios are equal. The heads or whatever is on same line. And also when sealing it up, make sure it's both sides you seal up, because you can put on one side. When you're pulling out money at the hand, you just find out one of the cash or whatever just fell off the wraps. It's not really nice. As you can see, it's durable. Both sides are sealed. So we're going to finish this up and we're going to show you towards the end of how the money rolls are actually made. So you can see we're almost done with the rolls. Still on a very good equal part lining. Don't make any mistake of the upside down and all that. Make sure it's all equal when actually rolling in your catch. So here is it. All right. So as you can see, our money roll is almost complete, and I'm sure we'll finish this up with the rest of the video, and we'll get right back to how the finish looks. The finish line of this video. As you can see, make sure they're all equal. That's what I'm trying to show in the video. Make sure they are all equal, not one side up and one side down. Make sure they are all equal. All equal side and all that. Make sure. And also remember to seal up both sides. So one side don't go off and the other one down. Make sure you seal up on both sides. So you can see the money roll is almost complete, and we'll finish up with the last dollars and we'll be right back to how it looks. That's the last dollars. The end dollar or end cash, whatever you're using, doesn't necessarily be so on a different note. It's still same as whatever you were as you were rolling up or sealing up the money and all that. I just want to tell you that's the last piece of the money that we're making use of. And yeah, remember both sides have to be sealed perfectly. So now we're done with rolling out the money, filling it up inside our wraps, whatever you call it. So here are the money rolls. So now let's roll it into a surprise thing, into the box we earlier on made. So I'm going to show you now how to roll it and how to put it into this box we've actually made. So now here is a skewer. I'm using really a heavy skewer, just like should I call it a straw or any doors that durable should be able to hold something. Yeah, you can see this video. We have, this is the ready made of the money pull out machine, a surprise ATM machine to a cake. But you can make use of that if you're actually doing it somewhere, you can get it back. But if you want to give it away, it's fine. Or you make use of this one homemade, already made. Now we're going to roll in the money. Just watch closely. And the money is rolled that you can roll anyway. It's not really, yeah, rolling in the cash is not really necessary that it must be a very preference or a specific detail pattern of rolling. Just make sure you know how to roll up a sausage, roll up something. If you're stressing out to the other side, you can just do it like the way I'm doing it right now. As you can see, when you're rolling it, there are some bubbles in these wraps. So remember, as you see that you press down, you get a pin, you get a sharp something to take off the hairs, that's the air inside this money wrap. As you can see, I'm using the scissors, use a knife, whatever you have at home. Take up those excesses that's inside the money rolls. So when you're rolling it, the balls is not really heavy. And also, you have to press down when rolling it. Always press it down to get off every excess hair inside the wraps, because line up, because when you're sealing up the money, there tends to be hair inside. So it's not a big deal to worry about. Just make sure you take off every excesses that's inside with a toothpick, a pin, whatever is sharp enough to bore and hole inside. And yes, your money wrap. And please remember something, this skewer I'm making use of, make sure you cut a skewer that is fit into the box you're using. As you can see, your money roll is ready. That's why we're making use of that skewer. If you are using the skewer, please make sure you cut it to the fitted size of the box you're using. Like on the ready-made one, it doesn't actually come with skewer. All you just do, from that hole you already have on top of that, the seal, that's why you pass your money out and it's fine. But you can still make use of a skewer inside if you wish to be on the safer side. But yeah, because we're not using that one, I decided to make this one for those that couldn't get the ready-made one, so you can actually make use of this as well. It's so easy, so simple, and that's all about this video. I want to say thanks for watching. See you on our next video. Bye. Hey, hold on. Before you log out, remember to watch Surprise Money Cake on my channel, how I actually put this bus of money into a cake. Yeah, you need to watch it. And please, if you haven't subscribed, please do that right away. Thanks for watching again. Bye.